Can you hear me now? Because the light is now on, like solid on. Can you hear me now? Yeah. Okay. So when it was beeping, then you couldn't hear me. And I was like, solid green light. All right. Let me clip it like this. Okay, girls, that's good. So you asking, will Greg ask me to the ball in October? I'm going to do intuitive messages today. I'm not going to use any cards. Because I'm just trying a different thing, so I want to see how it's gonna go. So, will Greg ask you to the ball in October? What kind of ball is that? What is going on between you and Greg from now until October? What can you expect? Oh, there is a spider. There's a little baby spider that's crawling on my laptop keyboard. I think that's a good sign, but it's a very tiny one, like a baby one. Okay, what is going on? What is the energy between you and Greg? You and Greg. You and Greg. Let me just kind of tune into that energy. How you guys been doing? Do you know what I feel about him is that um are you currently talking? Like, are you communicating? Because I'm getting he could be feeling a little bit down. Uh, Maybe he feels down on himself that he's not the best. I do get options. So that could be options, choices. He could be someone who could be wondering whether you have other guys that like you who are better than him because he's the one who feels down on himself that he's not good enough, or you could be doing better dating somebody else, or somebody better than him will ask you and then you will be going for it. Like, you're the one, he sees you as you're the one who has options and choices, and like dating partners or relationship partners, because he doesn't feel good enough in a way. He could be feeling that you could have been doing better than him. And I'm also getting that sometimes he's not communicating these worries or these anxieties straightforward. Because if you did communicate, then you would have told him that you don't have other options, you don't have other guys, you're not interested in anybody else. You are sitting and waiting for Greg to ask you to the ball or on a date, or like you waiting on his move to let you know that you are the one that he wants, and at the same time he's feeling down that he might not be what you need to be happy, or like he could be putting himself down. I think he could have a bit of like a low self-esteem about himself, and I'm guessing that he's quite a sensitive guy, so he takes every little thing, like he could be very touchy about the way you talk to him, the way you treat him, and he could be misinterpreting things as a rejection, or he could be misunderstanding things that you are not so much into him, and you could be either talking to other guys or exploring different options, because you could be too nonchalant, you could be too cool, too relaxed. Like, you look like you don't care, but you do care. And I feel that he doesn't really know that you are expecting him to come forward and to ask you for a date or a ball or something. Because I'm getting his energy is down, his emotional energy is down, and also his mood could be down. He's not on his high, up, happy, confident in himself kind of guy that he feels like, oh, he feels good about himself and he feels confident about himself that, oh, this girl really likes me. I'm gonna go and ask her now. I'm gonna ask her for the ball or I'm gonna ask her on a date because he's feeling kind of empowered and confident. He's on the opposite. So he could be somebody who is like looking for signs of rejection, or he's looking for signs of a possible future rejection. And he feels if he asks you out, you might say no, or you might say that you want to go to the ball with somebody else, or you could be checking your other options. Like you could be quite sociable, quite a nice kind of girl that you could have more than one guy that interested in you. And that's why I feel about Greg that it's not that he doesn't want to take you out. He would be more than happy and more than proud to go to the ball with you and to show off with this pretty lady, which is you. But he's just not confident enough to make that move because he's a little bit too bold and he lacks the confidence in himself. And he also, I'm guessing that he could either feel that you have other guys around you that interested in you, or there could be other options that will be better for you than himself. I'm getting that he's putting himself down. Like you haven't done or you haven't said anything to make him feel that way. He was already feeling that way previously. So I'm getting also his communication about his own feelings, his own fears, his own anxieties is not very clear with you. He could be miscommunicating something, and he could be either sending you mixed messages or he could not be explaining much. So once he's happy, he comes in very excited, enthusiastic, comes in hot because he's attracted to you and he likes you. And then he has a little bit of insecurity that if you didn't immediately respond in the same way towards him, he takes this as a rejection or as you not so much interested in him. But people are different, to be honest. People, some are a bit more, you know, energetic. Some like to build trusting connection and bond, like a platonic connection, before they decide to put themselves all in. So if you kind of took a step back, or if you didn't reply to a message, or like you have this aloof and cool demeanor towards him that didn't show him enough enthusiasm that he was expecting you to have, then he took this as you're not so interested in him. So he was the one on a downturn. So then I'm guessing you need to communicate. It's a communication issue between you and him, or a miscommunication, misunderstanding issue. And I don't know what is the situation between you and him now, but I feel you're the one who is stronger and you're the one who is more confident about yourself than he is. And I think if you want to clarify things with him, you need to be the one to start talking about it. But again, if he's quite a touchy guy, that he feels easily hurt, easily rejected, or easily unwanted, he might not open up to talk about what made him feel that way. Say, if he's not ready to talk about his own personal stuff, emotional stuff, then he will not reveal these sensitivities, this kind of private information to you, that he will not say, well, I thought you didn't like me that much. So I'm getting that you will go to the ball, you will go to date, you will have a really good fun time together, and you're going to be a really amazing couple. I'm getting like you're both quite beautiful people. You know, he is quite handsome, good looking guy, and you're quite kind of sassy kind of lady. I'm getting. I don't know what you look like because it doesn't show you on the picture, but I'm getting that there's a lot of sass about you. You know, and if you get together, you're going to be the perfect couple. You know, you're going to be a sassy and attractive couple, like sultry, passionate. Like you're going to feel the chemistry between both people, and you're both good looking and a good match together visually. You match well. And I do get that you will go to the ball together and you will have your special time, you know. And but I think the communication will be resolved on your side. Like either you reach out to him and ask him, "Hi Greg, how you been doing?" I don't know exactly how you can approach him, but you can say, have you found a date for the ball, or is there anyone you're going to the ball with? Just try to open the question yourself. Like you open the communication on your side. Because I think he feels you could be going to the ball with somebody else, or there could be other guys that you could be choosing uh, over him. But that is because he feels down on himself. Like either he doesn't feel attractive enough, or he doesn't feel good enough, or he, you know, something about his own self-esteem blocking that is blocking him from coming forward and asking you on a date or asking you to go to the ball together. And I'm getting that you'll have a really good time and you're gonna look very gorgeous. You're gonna be very sassy and you're gonna be made very pretty. Like you're gonna be all made up and like in your best um vision, you know, visually. But also, do you know what I'm getting? That you will really have a good time because you will be with Greg, and this is the person you want to go to the ball with. This is your gentleman there, and you will be happy. You'll be very happy, like beaming smiles, beaming happiness, like almost like sparkles around you. And it's not going to be about what dress you're wearing, or what makeup, or how well you've done visually. It's going to be the happiness within that will be coming out, like a beaming eyes, like sparkling eyes, beaming smiles. You'll feel so relaxed because you will be with the guy that you want to be with, the one who makes you feel comfortable, and that's going to give you a lot of like comfort within yourself as well. So I feel that you will go to the ball with the guy that you want to be going to the ball with, which in this case is Greg. But you need to ask him um, something along the lines like, "Have you found a date for the ball? You know, how is things going? Are you preparing?" Also, I'm getting that if you're not currently dating or seeing each other or going out, you might have some dates as well. Because I did ask at the beginning from now until just October. And I'm getting that you could have some meetups, see some dates, but it's gonna be a fun time. It could be some kind of a party going on, gathering, or it could be just two of you that go out somewhere for the night. And it's gonna be again something really sassy and really like made up and bougie, and the makeups and the lipsticks and everything. Like it's not gonna be a boring coffee date or going to the park together. I'm getting a lot of beauty, a lot of like class there. And yeah, I do get like a bougie date with Greg and going to the ball together as well. But you got to talk to him. Oh, I just read in the comments because I switch off the comments so they don't distract me. If anybody is new to my channel, please subscribe and click the like button. So I'm gonna read the comments. Iman is saying absolutely low beaming, yes, comfortable. It's our birthday week after as well. It could be a birthday party that you get together to celebrate something special, and everybody's wearing their best clothes. You know, their hair is done, their makeup is done, and you're having a really good time enjoying yourself. Oh, it's a dance party. Yes, definitely, definitely, yes. You'll be going to the dance party with Greg. You need to open up to him. You need to reach out to him and say, "Hey, Greg, how is going? Are you going with anybody? Like, he has to come from you because he's a bit down." I know. Okay, so Sancha is after Eamon. So let's go to Sancha. What is your question? Okay, what is Sancha's question? And um, I'm just looking through the comments. Sancha. Okay, let's do. Oh, so Sancha is new to my channel. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking. If anybody is new, please subscribe. So I'm going to do Sancha, and she's asking, may I have a love reading on who is coming towards you? So you're currently single, yeah? Okay. 1 second, let me just check my YouTube studio thing. Oh, let me get myself comfy here. So I'll tell you what I'm getting that. You're going to meet up with someone, and this will be somebody new or somebody you know, but you never had anything together. Like you never went on a date, you never got together properly. And this date is going to be very pretty, very beautiful. It could be a party as well, or it could be a night out. He could ask you out to go and meet him somewhere, and then you can go out together. And then this date will be the beginning of something a lot bigger for you. Like on that date, you will become a couple. So you could have a crush on someone, or somebody has a crush on you. There is a lot of attraction, a lot of like visual attraction, like what you look like, how you wear yourself, like your physical appearances are quite attractive to each other. But I'm getting that you never got the chance to date properly, or it could be a new person that but I feel it's somebody you know. It could be a crush, it could be a friend, it could be acquaintance. It just could be somebody you know because you never dated properly and you never had a relationship, but you still know this person. And then you will go on this kind of very pretty date. You could go out to dinner, you could go out to a bar, or you could go out to a party. And on this date, something special will happen because I feel he's going to ask you to be his girlfriend. Because after this, a big, massive new beginning will begin, like will start from a simple date. You could be thinking it's just a casual thing. You could be thinking it's just like, okay, well, let me just go along and see what this guy's about. You might not be thinking too much of it. And then I'm having suddenly you see the sparks in his eyes, you see the intensity in his eyes, and you see how much he wants you and how much he likes you, and then you realize that this is more than just a date, that this is the beginning of a relationship for you, and it's gonna be pretty, okay, it's gonna be something social, and I also feel it's gonna be very passionate. I don't know what zodiac signs you are, but I feel like a lot of fire energy, like if you could click passionately immediately, like the physical attraction is very important, and also the passion and the chemistry is very important in this connection with this guy. So it's not going to be somebody boring, flat, like somebody you'll be sitting there all evening with this guy, and he's going then and then and then, and you're like, oh my god, what the hell I'm doing here? This is gonna be something like sparks straight on, and it's like a lot of passion that is gonna come in between you, even if it's not a physical passion. Like you don't have to come together, but it's like you will feel the energy exchange is gonna be very intense, very fast, and very passionate. And I feel this will be the beginning of a very passionate relationship between two people. That's what I'm getting. It could be a fire sign like Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could also be Scorpio zodiac sign. Because Scorpio, even though it's a water sign, the ruling planet is Mars. And Mars is the planet of passion and fire. So it could be somebody who has a lot of passionate personality in him. Even if you're not yourself, he will ignite that passion within you. He will create the spark in your life, okay? He will lead the way. So I'm getting a lot of sparks and physical or intimate kind of connection and chemistry between both of you. Yes, so you're single. Yes, you're single and you're wondering whether somebody will come, and you saying, I haven't dated anyone in a long time. I think you're gonna meet somebody, you could start talking to someone like online. I don't know what exactly you're doing, but like just say you like on a online app, and you start talking to someone, you think, oh, he's actually quite nice, or maybe I would like to meet him. And but then you're not putting anything into it, like you're thinking, okay, it's just like a casual thing that you might just come and go, you're not expecting anything. And then when you meet him, you will see how much chemistry and how much sparks that you have for each other. And it's going to start off like woof, like this, like a big fire will start, and it's going to be the beginning of a new relationship for you, because there's just too much attraction between both of you to just leave it, just to not be bothered about it. It will be a lot of intensity, okay? So, oh, Sanjay is saying it sounds super exciting. Yeah, that's what I picked up, that it's going to be really exciting for you, and it's going to be very beautiful as well. Um, mm, I don't know, but I'm picking up fire energy. Maybe you can ask him, like, what is your zodiac sign? And if he says Capricorn, you'll be like, no. Or if he says Pisces, or like, I wouldn't expect a great passion with these zodiacs. This one is somebody who is handsome, athletic, good looking. He has the visuals about him, the looks. When you look at him, you think, wow, look at what date I got myself with, and he will be thinking the same about you. Then he will look at you and will think, wow, 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 what a pretty lady. I'm getting the visual. Yeah, I'm getting visual and um physical attraction that will you will both like each other a lot about your looks. But you will both find each other quite attractive physically, and you will also have the sparks there. And I think the sparks will come from his side. He could be creative, yep. He could be somebody who has imagination and a lot of creative passion. And but I feel he's quite active. I pick up this quite active energy, like just say he could be into sports. He could be into, one of these guys that play football, or they play tennis, or he plays basketball. I don't know, whatever sports you do there, that he's into sports more rather than music or something. He's not a delicate flower. He is a kind of rugged type. Yep, he's like physically strong, athletic. He has a good posture in his body. He walks upright. He could have quite good muscles on him. Like he's. I hope he's not a DJ. No, he's not a DJ. I'm picking up athletic and kind of sexy guy. Like you look at him and you think, hmm, hmm, I might be onto something here. And you could be just the way he moves, because he's sporty. Like his body moves quite attractive moves that he has. I mean, like he's not stuck in like that. He could be like the way he moves his body. You could feel that he has flexibility in his shoulders. I had it with these guys breaking hearts. Yes, he's gonna be a heartbreaker. He's gonna be a heartbreaker, but he will like you a lot. That's what I'm getting about him. That he's not boring. He's not slow. He's not weak. He's not somebody who sits in front of the computer all day and play computer games. He's active, and he could be doing sports, the active sports. Girls really like gamers and geeks and nerds. This guy's not a nerd. He will be somebody who likes to, I don't know. I don't know how to describe him. I'm getting active energy about him. He could be traveling a lot. He could be constantly on the go. He has energy in this guy. He's not sitting and watching TV all day on the sofa. He has quite a good kind of body on him, especially the upper side of it. Like you could see that he has quite good shoulders, quite a good chest area, and you'll be like, hello there. Okay, but also he will like you too. Yeah, he'll like you too. He'll think you're really pretty, really cute. So, and y- you might not think much of it at the time, but when you meet, you will see how much he likes you, and you will see this through the sparkle in his eye. You will see that, and you will feel the energy exchange. There's going to be a lot of chemistry there, and it's going to be the beginning of a new relationship that will be also growing, and also quite growing passionately, and growing like from a little spark will boom into a big fire almost. Okay, that's what I'm getting. What is your zodiac sign? Let's go by. So you saying I'm going to message you when this happens, especially about the body. You got to let me know what his body is like. I need to know that. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna have a good body on him. So he could be somebody who's going to the gym, that's working out, somebody who's doing the push-ups, somebody who's doing flexibility exercises. Because the way he's moving is quite like swaggy, he has the swag about him. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think it's called a swag. Like, I'm so cool, He could be moving his shoulders in a way that you find attractive. It's something to do with the shoulders. That's what I'm getting here. You're Cancer. If you're a Cancer girl, that means you are water sign, and probably you will not get along with the fire signs because they could be a little bit too much for you. So possibly a Scorpio, because a Scorpio is also a water sign, so he's more softer, more sensitive, more kind of emotional kind of guy and romantic, and is going to click with your sensitive Cancerian energy. And I was picking up that you are a pretty lady. It's not about um it's not about like overwhelming strong beauty about you, but it's something to do with softness, cuteness. Maybe you have beautiful eyes, something to do with your eyes. Your features are delicate and small, and you have the pretty, because Cancerians are usually the pretties, the beauties, like a little beauty type rather than. Um, oh, are you Chinese? Well, Chinese girls are quite small and cute and pretty. Yeah, it's not like a strong beauty that you have. Like some women are like tall, like have women that are really tall, really long-legged, and that it's not that. It's not like a Barbie doll beauty. It's not like a model beauty. It's a cute, pretty kind of beauty that you have. And it's also your personality is like very caring, very soft, very um very open towards the needs of others. Like how you make them feel is important to you, like whether you make them feel good, bubbly. Yeah, you have a bubbly personality, pleasant personality. But he could be tall and handsome guy, athletic. Okay, I'm gonna move on to somebody else. I'm going to do Jasmine. So the next one is Jasmine. Hello everybody. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe and please like. And Niha saying, my God, my God, I could go to sleep with the description of that boy. keep, keep going. Niha is going to go to bed and she's going to dream about this handsome, athletic guy with the good shoulders on him and the swagger and with the swag and the spark in his eyes. Okay, I'm going to do Jasmine next. If you're new, please subscribe. Okay, next one, Jasmine. Jasmine is asking, so Edgar came back to into your life this month. I thought things were going to get better, but he randomly deleted me on Snapchat. Thank you for liking and thank you for subscribing. So he came back and then he deleted you. And so you are so confused, but he has been in my life for a while. Is he going to be your boyfriend? He's a Gemini and you're Libra. Okay, let's check the channel. Let's check the energies around Edgar. One moment. Let me tune myself into Jasmine now. So his behavior is a little bit unpredictable. Oh, I dropped something. Niha will be going to bed dreaming about the guy now. She will have him in his dreams every night. Like Aladdin. You'll be like, oh, my Prince Charming in my dreams. You're handsome Aladdin. Okay, sorry. For Edgar, I'm having that you will have unresolved issues. You still have unresolved issues, and he kind of doesn't really know how to come about these issues, and he feels you have grown cold on him, and I feel there is a lack of trust, and somebody feels lied to, or somebody feels messed about with. Somebody feels they're being played. Somebody feels there isn't enough trust in this connection because somebody could have um, withheld a truth, or they withheld some facts about themselves, but somebody wasn't completely honest, and somebody wasn't telling things exactly as they are. I'm getting lack of trust and maybe lies. They could have been little white lies, but still created a sense of things are not exactly as they seem, or somebody's having the suspicion that he's been either played or lied or misled or manipulated. I'm not saying that you have done any of those. I'm just saying that he's coming back to check whether things will be different. What you going to say about it? Are you going to open up about this, or you have forgotten about it? Something like he's almost like testing the water. And I'm getting that he hasn't moved on. This lie, betrayal, or deceit could have happened to him in the past before he knew you, because I'm getting this man has unhealed past issues and unhealed past trauma, and it's to do with trust, and it's to do with how people see him, especially women. And I'm getting that he's not asking for anything romantic with you. Like he's not opening his heart. He's not asking you to be his girlfriend. Like he's not coming from like a romantic place in his heart when he feels all loved up, all like all loving, all romantic. He is reducing this energy because he doesn't trust. And he was hoping that something that on your side will take this forward, but I feel he has unresolved issues to do with betrayal, or he's been lied to by a woman who is not you, or he could have been cheated on, or he could have found out that the one he gave his heart to lied to him. And that's why he's very cautious now uh, about not being lied again, not being used again. and I'm getting his romantic energy is really off. Like you could be thinking he's going for a romance, he's going for some happy dating, try trying out like meeting up for the evening, going and trying out different bars, different restaurants, and enjoying yourself. You could be thinking that he'll take you out somewhere nice, being the romantic guy, but he's not doing this because he doesn't trust, he doesn't put his energy out so easily this time around. Because he did that before with someone else and he go lied and it didn't go very well for him. So I'm getting he's not asking you on dates and he's not asking you to be his girlfriend. He's not doing anything pretty, cute, romantic for you because he feels it might not be true. Like your feelings might not be true. Okay? That's what I'm getting. So far, I'm not picking up that this man will be starting a romantic connection or romantic relationship with you because of his trust issues. So he could be somebody hot and cold, coming and going, uncertain, hesitating, mistrusting. So he's not approaching you with his heart on his sleeve and he's in a bunch of flowers and saying, "Oh, hello, you pretty lady. I would like to take you out for the evening so we can have some good time together, so we can get to know each other." He's not into that energy of romance or fun because he's been either played or lied, so he doesn't give out to women that much, no? He keeps himself very closed off, and that's why he's not asking you to be his girlfriend, or he's not being like saying, "Okay, me and you are dating now, so you make it clear between each other that you're not going to be dating other people, like you're exclusive, just dating each other, see how it goes." But I also feel he's not making effort, like romantic kind of effort. It's nothing to do with commitment. It's nothing to do with like serious stuff. But he could have asked you out. He could have made some effort to show you that you are the only one that he wants to see for a while, and he wants to show you some good time. So you get to know him and you get to like him. That he's not showing himself in the best light possible, like when men do when they start dating a girl that they really like. They all try to impress. They all try to show themselves as being the top guy, like choose me. Like from all these guys out there, I want to be the best one for you, so you choose me. So when men start a romantic relationship, they're trying to win your attention. They're trying to win you all for themselves. No, so you pick them, and they do this with trying to impress, trying to look bigger than they actually are, or making some sweet gestures towards you. And usually it's like during this time, like the early days of a romantic relationship, when you start to see each other, he's going to put an extra effort to win you to, it's like a courting stage when he shows you everything that's good about him and he's treating you as his lady. Like he's protective of you, he takes care of you, he's quite contagious, and it's a process. Like it takes few dates for you to get to know each other. So you could be, well, I'm getting that he's withholding this energy and he's not coming forward with that kind of action towards you. Like he's not asking you out, he's not setting nice dates because he feels cautious whether you're on your side is going to be genuine for him to be able to put out. And I feel this guy's quite genuine about his romantic stuff because when he loves hard and he loves for real. And when he puts out his emotional energy out there, he wants to know that it's being nurtured, that it's being uh kept safe. You know, he could have emotional vulnerability that when he gives his heart, he wants his heart to be taken care of and kept safe and not being crushed into pieces. So the reason why he's not asking you out on dates and he's not starting off a romantic boyfriend girlfriend relationship that is exclusive is because he has trust issues from the past with somebody else and he hasn't healed from these issues yet. And this could be a barrier for him in or of like into establishing a new romantic relationship with someone because he's holding back and he's not putting the effort in. And what are you supposed to be thinking on your side as a new lady that came to his life after whatever happened in the past? You feel that he's not that much interested in you, if he's not arranging any dates, if he's not taking you out, if he's not putting in the efforts to impress you like most guys do, you could be thinking that, well, he doesn't really like me that much if he's not doing anything. Like, what are you supposed to do? You can't make him like you all of a sudden. So you could be taking it as lack of interest on his side, but I think he's quite cautious of not getting hurt again. That's why I'm picking up for this guy. And to be honest, on your question, whether you'll be boyfriend, girlfriend, I would say not for now and not for a while. And the reason why he's coming and going, he's still around there, but he hasn't asked you on a proper date. He hasn't said we're exclusive now, we're not seeing other people, we're not looking for anyone else, because he wants to see your side of it. He wants to see how invested you are in him, and that will give him the sense of trust. But still, I'm getting a lot of trust issues with him because he got really, somebody did him dirty in a very sly way. Okay. So he's coming and going. I would say next time he comes around, ask him, okay, then what are you exactly doing and what are we doing? Um, are we getting together? Are we going to date properly like a couple, like building up the relationship together? Or are we just friends and acquaintances? Because if nothing's moving on, you're not going to waste your time to wait on him to come and go for the next 3 years of your life because there could be other guys who would like to take you out and to treat you right and to, show you some good times. You know, an old lady to sit on your own all the time. You're a young woman, you wanna have fun, you wanna go out, you wanna have the dates and the romance and everything. Everything what a young woman should have in her life. So I would say next time he comes, ask him, what are you doing? Make your mind up, because otherwise, I will give another man the chance to take me out and to, treat me like the lady I am and not sitting here waiting for you to make your mind up. I'm guessing none of those is your fault. It's on his side, his trust issues. Okay? Oh my god, all the girls are now dreaming about the handsome guy. You won't finish about that guy and will fantasize in life. You're all daydreaming. You're either daydreaming about the handsome guy or you will be dreaming about him in your sleep. And Sancho is saying, I'm going to have the best dream tonight. I'm still smiling. Mm. You can manifest this kind of guy to come into your life. Like you can start visualizing him. You can start thinking, I've met somebody who's actually quite good looking here. Okay. Yeah, I'm just reading your comments here, girls. You still having a giggle about the handsome guy. Like 15 minutes later, the discussion about the gorgeous guy is going on. Prince, Prince Handsome just arrived on his white horse right outside your window, and now you can't stop thinking, oh, Sancho is saying, thank you, my gorgeous prince, you really made my night. You have a lot to dream about now, don't you? So the last thing we did was about Edgar. So she says, yes, very unpredictable, but I definitely have good intentions for him. He could be he could be questioning your intentions or how you see him or what you see in him. But what I feel is like when you have a man and a woman dynamic, it's always the women who are wondering what the man's intentions are for real. Okay, it's not the other way around because the women are the more vulnerable side of it, and a lot of guys are just going dating or going messing about casually with different women just for the physical side of it. So it's more like the women are more cautious about what a man's intentions are towards her than the other way around. And I think he's like this. He's very vulnerable emotionally because he has been hurt before really badly as well. So he's 34 years old and you're 29. You will be 30 this year. You are young, but I want to know if he will be my boyfriend, but I can't be warm with him, or you can't be too warm with him because he did get a girl pregnant behind your back. So how are you supposed to trust him? And also, you don't really know him that well. Like you don't know anything that's been going on in the background of all this. So he has a baby now, 8 months old, and he said he's not with the girl at all. Well, he sounds like somebody who's not very responsible, and he could be quite responsible. Do you know what, girl? I think you can do a lot better than him. I'm not kind of condemning him, but he seems like coming and going, not asking you on dates, not making you his girlfriend, like official girlfriend. So everybody knows that he's now taken. He doesn't make it exclusive, and he's basically shuffling different girls whenever suits him. I think you could do much better than him, and I would say don't waste your time on him because he can start a relationship with you. He might say, we're all exclusive now, we are official couple, we are boyfriend, girlfriend, we are dating, everybody knows about us, that we are an item. You get yourself into a relationship with him, yep, then you get pregnant, and then he says, oh, I don't want to have a relationship anymore, and he fucks off. And then you'll be that girl with the 8 month old baby. I don't think he's very trustworthy, to be honest. So you feel played and lied to. I think he played and lied to a few women already. And I think probably it's for the best that he doesn't come back. If he has nothing honest to offer to you, so you asking your question is, you want to know whether he will be your boyfriend. And this implies exclusive romantic relationship. So you want him all for yourself, but this man is not trustworthy enough to be anybody's boyfriend. Because he let that other girl down with the baby, and he's gonna let you down as well. I think he's just not the kind of guy who is like a boyfriend material or relationship material. I would say maybe find someone else. So what else are we getting here? If anybody is new to my channel, please subscribe. And like, let's do somebody else's. So who else is there? Let's do Star. So Star is asking, hey, will Farron get out of his head soon and express his feelings? What is going on with Farron then? Subscribe and like. Thank you so much for subscribing and thank you so much for liking. If anybody if if anybody is new to my channel, please subscribe and like. So the next person I will do will be Star, and she's asking about Farron, whether he will get out of his head and he will express his feelings to you. Okay, let me have a drink. Well, I'm not doing them in order anymore because there's way too many people and I can't go through all of them. So I'm just picking the ones that kind of stand out to me. So I'm going to do, yep, Star and Farron. So you want to know whether he will express his feelings here. Okay, let me tune into Star. What is your zodiac signs? Zodiac signs, zodiac signs. I've got some flies. I don't know whether it's mosquitoes or flies, but I can see some things flying around here. So is he going to express his feelings? What is this guy going on? What is going on with him? Oh my God, girl. You're going to be blown by what happens next. He's gonna be do you know what? You will be blown in a happy way by what he has to say. Well, it's not just feelings, it's love. It's a massive love. He has fallen in love with you. He is the one who has the stars in his eyes here. He is planning to come forward and not only express his feelings, but he will start a very loving, deeply loving relationship, a romance. Is going to come from a place in his heart where he has been cultivating, keeping safe that massive love for a very special lady. And I think he has fallen in love with you. And I'm getting a big love. You're gonna be just blown. And he is contemplating on the right approach towards coming forward towards you. He doesn't know what to say, he doesn't know how to do it, but he's in that state of preparation, thinking, contemplating. What is my next move towards her, and how can I show her how much in love I am with her? And it will come out of like this, like that kind of love I'm getting, like blowing everywhere. And um, also, I'm guessing that so far you really waited patiently in your life. You either waited, either you waited a long time to find a man who will be genuinely in love with you, somebody who will love you for real. I'm getting love. It's not a fling. It's not a casual thing. It's not a temporary dating and romantic stuff. He's going to go from zero to full blown loving relationship with you. And I'm getting that he's been saturating this, like he's been simmering, simmering. And now all of a sudden, when he finds the right way to come forward, he's gonna just blow it all like this in your face, and it's gonna be really good. You're gonna be very happy, and you have been waiting maybe your whole entire life to meet a guy who will be genuine about you, like genuine love, and this is going to be the right thing for you. Okay, so Star is saying I texted him but no reply. So maybe he's trying to find the right words. I think he's more like thinking what is the right action. I don't think he's so much into words. He's he will take action. I don't know exactly what action, but it's going to be something that will be a statement of his love to you. Like it's going to be a big action, a big thing. It's not gonna be like, oh, do you want to go for drinks and see what happens? Because this is like so and so, or what are you doing tonight? Or you know, he is just gonna come forward openly, loving you for some kind of action. And also, I get this guy is not. He's a. I feel big energy about him. I don't know what zodiac sign he is, but I feel that this is either somebody who is older or mature or somebody who is quite stable kind. Um, he's not an average boyfriend. I pick up a lot of like very powerful, strong, masculine energy about him. He's quite a masculine himself. And yeah, and also what I'm getting also Star is saying I've been very patient and not settling for men who are not ready for serious commitment. I Star is saying I want real love and not fake. I want to grow old with someone that will treat me right. And Star is saying yes, he's older than me, a businessman. I'm picking up very big energy about whether the way he is himself or whether like where he's in life. I'm getting his love is real and he's like I don't know what to call him, but like a right masculine energy. He's into his right masculine energy. So he will be doing like everything a man should be doing for his woman. Okay. And he has maturity, he has emotional maturity. He's not a silly boy that is like, oh, she likes me now, she likes me, she likes me now. Do you get me like what I'm saying? He's a proper man, a real man. And also this is a real man who is in love with you for real and his love is also real and is quite settled, established and mature. He has gone a long way to become that man that he is now. He was once young and naive and he had heartbreaks and he had disappointments. But he's coming to his maturity now that is all these experiences are saturating on him. And he's only growing tougher and stronger on the inside. All the heartbreaks and disappointments made him very strong and also made him realize what real love is about. And now you come into his life when he's at his strong masculine state, when he has grown. And now he falls in love with you and he'll be able to give you exactly that love that you have always deserved. You deserve that kind of love for the person that you are. Because you are not a kind of girl that will go to date casual men just for the fun, just because you feel bored tonight or you need a bit of company. You're minding your own business, you're doing your own thing in life, and you're seeking for somebody who will treat you right and who will love you for real. And this is exactly what is coming for you because the universe will give you the justice for all that waiting, for all the loneliness, for all the lonely days and nights that you spent waiting for the right man to come along. And now the right man will come to you. So, yep. So, Star is saying that's beautiful, and I sense that from him. I do get that he has very stable energy about him. He is established type of guy. He doesn't play games with women. He's not egoistical. He's not narcissistic. He will give you the proper man's love, okay? What a real man should do. Okay, so I'm gonna end the live now and maybe I will come back later. I hope you like these readings. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and like. Yeah, you get in your divine masculine, you know the dynamic between the divine feminine and divine masculine, that they both upgrade each other, they both grow together. So you kind of grow into your highest, like, prime state of his prime masculine state, and you're in your prime feminine state, and now you're gonna come together in a very loving, truly loving union with this guy. And about the messages that he's not replying or he's not talking much, I won't I won't think it will be a problem, okay? Because he's not a man of words, he's a man of actions. So his next action towards you is gonna be something massive, something big and genuinely loving towards you. Okay? So closing guys, I'm gonna go now because it's been an hour and I hope you like these readings, hopefully resonate. And I will do some more later, okay? I will definitely do more of those. And if you're new, please subscribe. And I'm going to give you a little break now, okay? Bye now. I'll see you soon.